George and Alexis join us from the rehearsal room right now. Good morning, both of you. What a weekend you had. So you were the last to actually come out and dance in Blackpool, but there was no elimination.
Yeah, it was a bit sort of pressure, I guess. But I think in terms of the actual dancing, we both, I mean, I don't know if you're quite good at dancing. She's done it a few times before. I think I was still like, oh, I need to like perform. And so I feel like in terms of the actual performance aspect, there was no real pressure off, but it was nice to not have a result show, like a bad result show looming.
Yeah.
But on Saturday night...
And I also feel... I'm sorry.
You go.
No, I was saying, I also feel like with all the celebrities, there's just this lighter energy in the room, and I feel like they all really just put on a show. And it was nice to have a little bit less daunting pressure.
But how was it going last? Because you're watching everybody else, and I'm sure you're a lovely person, so you're really willing everybody else to do well, but they were so good. Are you thinking, oh, flipping heck, someone muck it up so it doesn't matter what I do?
No, I think every week it's so lovely seeing how everyone sort of progresses. But yeah, going last, you are kind of like, oh, no one's done bad yet. So that leaves a nice space at the bottom of the leaderboard. But no, yeah, I think it was, I think the sort of, as we say, the pressure being released a little from no elimination made it slightly easier to deal with. But also, I think the crowd, they
were amazing.
Yeah, people sort of big up Blackpool to be this big thing. You're like, oh, sure, yeah, I guess it's all right. But you're there and you're like, oh no, this is big.
No, absolutely. Like the whole energy just felt electric in the room. It was wild, absolutely wild.
It'd be difficult to repeat what the judges said because they were so impressed. They just sort of made noises. I think Anton just sort of went, you were like, whoa, you were like, whoa, blah. You didn't just get your first 10, you got 3 10s. Let's take a look at your sizzling salsa from Saturday.
Amazing, that really is. And Alexis, of course, it's not the first time that you've ever been and danced in Blackpool, though, is it?
Yes. So for the Tower Ballroom, the last one was in Blackpool was in 2017, and danced at the Winter Gardens. But this was the first Tower experience, first Blackpool, and it was everything and more. Again, when I first get interviewed for the show, like I hear so much about Blackpool and how big and epic it is. And then, you know, it's one thing to hear about it than to actually experience it. Like, it definitely lives up to all of that. And also to be closing the show, get our first 10s, and to be doing it alongside George, it just was a major pinch me moment.
This weekend, though, there's a new challenge on the dance floor, isn't there, George? Just talk us through it.
Yeah. It's a bit of a challenge. It's called Instant Dance. And one of the dances that you've done before will get randomly selected alongside a random song. And then you have a sort of few minutes to scramble, get an outfit off some rails that hasn't been planned before. And then I think it's 10 seconds as the song starts that you get to just go, okay, I guess we're going to do this.
We're all trying to scream as much as possible.
Yeah, which is terrifying.
Look, we've seen you on your journey, George, and people are loving it. You really have come on leaps and bounds. That sounds patronising, but we mean it in the best possible way. It's so endearing to watch. But you're not the only one that's on a learning curve. Alexis, we're understanding that George is teaching you quite a lot about the UK.
He is. I am learning so much, specifically all the food. That is my favourite thing. He's been showing me all the British snacks and treats and drinks, and I'm a foodie, and that's all about it. I mean,
what's your favourites?
Now fully stocked with those.
What's your favourite foods?
What was that, sorry?
Favourite foods that you've got now?
I love knickknacks. I swear I'm constantly buying bag after bag of those.
I've introduced her to the sort of whole family of Percy pigs as well. She's making a list again.
Yeah, especially the squidgy snouts. Oh.
That's brilliant, George. You're teaching all the healthy stuff, to help you train.
Yeah.
Thanks for flying the flag for Britain, George, you know.
Fuel the heart and soul.
I mean, I feel like I've got to be on the phone. George, you know, we've got all these landmarks in the UK. You should take it to some amazing sites. But no, if you want to enjoy confectionery, that's fine by us.
No, just the treats. Just the treats so
you
far.
all
The landmark being M&S.
Exactly.
I mean, there's Tesco's and there's Asda, there's Aldi. You don't want to knock yourself out of just one store, George, do you? It really is a family atmosphere, though, isn't it? You guys seem to be laughing a lot.
No, I'm just. I kind of was hoping to sort of go out week 3 so I didn't have to deal with her anymore. But they've kept us in.
Oh, they've kept you. You've done more than that. You must be making your family so proud as well, George. Getting to the final 6. It's absolutely fantastic. You've both done really, really well.
Thank you very much.
And just so you know, she's going to make you run that dance 700 times now for that comment.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
She's your absolute bestie.
I do anything wrong and immediately training time's up.
That's it. Rounds.
When he does something wrong, Alexis, what's the look you give him to make him start again?
Honestly, I don't have to give him a look because he's so hard on himself. He'll call it out immediately. So at the beginning of the week, I'll teach him everything and the techniques of everything, and he knows what it is and what to do. And then when we do runs, it'll be more, he'll stop and get frustrated to be like, I did this wrong. So I don't even have to say, I just have to sit there and give him like maybe an eyebrow. And then I'm like, okay, again.
Listen, we're loving watching you, George and Alexis. Good luck on Saturday night.
Thanks, both.
Thank you so
very
much.
Appreciate it.
See, George isn't worried about the look. He just knows he has to give her the snacks. He gets away with anything.